bring everything that is awesome, and I do mean awesome, you may. So this is Ultima Serpent Isle. Rather than doing the whole intro, I figured I'd just do the part where our boat goes through. We crash onto the Serpent Isle in search of Balin. Little mini items that you carry in your backpack, it can create this weird sort of mess. It's counter to, Escape from Tarkov, where it just gets like all stacked on top of itself. But the neat thing is you wind up with items from these teleportation storms that you can give back to their owners, and you get your own stuff back, but you also get the story that went with the item. So it kind of encourages you to go along with the story and get to the quest sign. Like I said, everything pulls you forward on this. Now, they did run into a problem with the flags where you can cut across over land and not necessarily visit people in the same order. And that was the first time we ran into that. There's an overarching story that they put in here in between the storms and the goblins about the serpents for the Silver Seed that kind of patched that, where you'll always run into somebody who's trying to, right the balance between these three serpents and, the Ophidians that lived before them. So you kind of get like this archaeology quest where if it looks like you're going off course with, what it was that you were originally exploring, in the end you right yourself and it doesn't wind up happening. So I gotta sell some of my provisions here. I'm definitely overstocked. Really just the coolest pixel art was part of it. It's not a lost art at all. It's actually experiencing a resurgence, especially with the JRPG party style, where they've fallen in a line. He did use an AI system, which is interesting, especially in combat, because you can assign them jobs. So like Aiello is an archer, so we can have him fall back and shoot, and he takes less damage that way, which is good because he's 200 years old. So that sort of thing. Do you have any provisions? The Chancellor. He tells what she does. She chooses to delegate to me. Oh, he can exchange our money. So a little bit of a hiccup there. You wind up overburdened if you can't sell off your stuff. I could always return to monitor, but I kind of want to plunge ahead and see what we can see, because I do have this DLC for the serpents. You can read books and stuff. I'm a knight, my emotions, and this tide brings mine come cowardly attack. Doesn't look like it has anything to do with our quests here. Nothing on the serpents. The serpents that keep the earth in order. The imbalance, we assume originally, was caused by Balin the Guardian, but that's not necessarily the case. These serpents might have something to do with it. Sometimes you do wind up with two main plot points. In the last one, there was a demon trapped in the mirror, and when you infused your sword with his soul, you could defeat the Guardian and send Balin running. And that's eventually how we wound up here. Aiello's wife, we're looking for her as well, because she had gone on ahead of us. So Balin followed her, which is horrible. And now he's at work here. He's already stolen an orphan from Monitor, which is the place to the south here. You end up being the goblins played down there. Getting the helm of Monitor. You don't have to. You can actually kill everyone here rather than dealing with them at all, because you are just here to work for Lord British. So can we sell provisions? We cannot. We can buy plenty of provisions. Just watching the shop. This guy right here. What's wrong? What ails thee, friend? Excuse me, sir. Do I know that? I cannot understand. Forgive me, I'm forgetting myself. Provisions. What does I wish to purchase? I want to purchase it. I'm trying to sell here, son. You know about the storms. I know about the goblins. I know about your life. I did plenty of research to get my boy out of jail here. You think, thou shouldst avoid trouble while thou art here. Bye. So let's cut across where the Fellowship are. You can see if we missed anything there real fast. Just jogs them, like to give me another piece of quest. As always I am honored thou choosest to visit me here. The very existence of the unity in this land needs Balin. Thou knowest Balin. The triad of inner strength holds him to the highest standard. 'Tis a plea thou didst miss him. He hath gone inland to spread the word of the Fellowship. Now, the Fellowship is an evil and corrupt organization. So they organized against the 8 virtues, which would have been okay. You know, they did approve that. They opened up shelter and everything, but then they tried to pressure everybody into joining and eventually turning them against Lord British, which you can't have. That's insurrection. You can replace them with a government, but not one that's stealing from people per se. I don't want to. Slime can like eat your armor and poison you. It's not the best thing to fight. So I'm kind of looking for like the next part. This is a couple different places you can go. North is one of them, where you're looking to find Gwenno at this point. Kind of just following her trail because you don't really know where the orphan is. You don't really know where Battle is. You saw them in a crystal ball. The orphan was fighting with them, but there wasn't a whole lot you could do. Die, crocodile! Heard you taste like chicken. Actually, I've had those crocodiles. It's either crocodile or alligator, and it does taste like peppery chicken. This is cool, though. What's this? It's like a dock that goes over the swamp. How do you get into that? So we're going to check around a little bit more. Let's see what's this way. So if we take, so we're taking the southerly route here. We run across a ghost who dares disturb the restless spirit. The void hath whispered to me of thy coming, as though dare to hear the answers to your questions. Thou not faithful, sat these tell thee of my fate. My spirit hath lingered here. Once I've passed my knowledge, they'll be free to go to the void. My soul shall not rest until the chaos serpent returns. Do not toy with me, hero. The wisdom of the great earth serpent. So the earth serpent is the serpent of balance. We thought him dead or deposed, yet he again speaks to men through the pale. I know what that means, hero. Chaos must reign supreme, yet even servitude would be better than the damnation of chaos. I shall give thee mine aid this one time. I shall now tell thee the way to restore the serpent of chaos. No, I have no love for balance, but I also know that chaos cannot reign without. Ask me these things, where thou must go, what thou must bring, and the rite thou must perform. So the shrine of chaos doth lie in a dungeon, but hast thou found the secret passageways? I'm going to go with no. So the shrine lies in a dungeon. How many dungeons are on Serpent Isle? That's interesting. I see a shadow of vision, a mighty detonation, shattering the great bronze doors, the future of the past. Right is to be performed in the sacred precincts of the shrine before the white wall of light. Not succeed unless thou bringeth the serpent of black rock. So we need the serpent of black rock. Open the wall of light. Any of the 3 serpents shall do. The serpent of the chaos would be most appropriate. Bring the banes imprisoned within the prisms which thou hast fashioned. Open the wall of light. Place the serpent of black rock in the stone slot on the floor. So this is the DLC. Next, place of banes. Place each bane correctly. Time is right to rescue the serpent of chaos. In pre-ort kiln. I think I memorized that myself. Hold the mystery of the balance, thus both chaos and order were broken. The serpent was broken and 3 forces of chaos were driven out. Force of chaos became the banes. So suppose the banes are false. The banes are only insane because of the imbalance. Restore balance and they shall be healed. Great earth serpent lost. The chaos serpent was struck into the void. Due to the imbalance, it floats mindlessly, able to coalesce a thought with only a little. Wait, hero, I can only speak with thou this once. I disbelieve thee, mortal. Take this scroll. I must confess, Avatar, the right cannot succeed without an allied force strong enough to weld the veins. Seek the answer to this mystery, or thou shalt not succeed. Then he thinks, oh my gosh! And he turns into a huge cloud and drops a healing potion? That's strange. And he starts working on this spell. Who dares disturb the room? I thought he could only talk to me once. Bye. I can only speak with you this once. Sir, I just talked to you. Well, obviously, we're going to loot the place. It has things like healing potions. Jars? I see a jar. What the heck does this do? House of the Unicorn. Enter the rich House of the Unicorn. We give ourselves the day of birth. First the harvest moon. And we break this feast. Interesting. I wonder if that door led to a different room under the stairs. Oh, magical arrows. Nice. I have a little, like I said, as an archer, so he's older, he can fall back. Got alchemic equipment. So alchemy is this weird hobby of the old money. For some reason they're fascinated by it. It's like astronomy and astrology, where alchemy is like chemistry's magical bastard twin. You know, it just, they sprang from the same schools, but the one has a function and the other one just kind of floats around, giving occult excuses for bops. It looks like there's a... Oh wow, let's see. Secret door?